church just pouring for the week. I sleep, I breathe, and dream the life of me. I peep it, don't need it, stay bossy, I lead it. Throwing shots, I eat it, I eat it, I eat it.
All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Spirit Cherie on Hot Pink Pride Media. All right. Just coming to you this afternoon, with just kind of a, just a run back. One of the hot topics in the community right now is, of course, the allegations of racism over at Sue Ellen's. I think they are, kind of revisiting. One of an issue that's actually been kind of plaguing Sue Ellen's for a while. Our friends over at Sessions TV and DJ High Class Chaz and of course Betty Neal, they are getting ready to launch a new podcast, All BS Aside. Okay, All BS Aside. That's going to be on April the 29th. Okay. And their subject is going to be racism and fighting on Friday nights at Sue Ellen's in Dallas. Okay. And like I said, this has been an issue for a while. I did an interview, and I'm going to run that back. Excuse me. I did an interview with Sue Ellen's general manager, Kathy Jack, okay, a few years ago when when these allegations kind of well, I wouldn't even say started surfacing because they've actually been there for a while. But, this was a post-COVID thing that kind of came up as, we were getting ready to go back out into the clubs and into the streets. And so, we had a interview there with Kathy Jack. And so I'm going to go ahead and begin to play this interview. And so you can see what we were talking about back then. Okay. And let's see if there's anything changed, because we have still, these allegations, we still have these issues. Okay. And of course, now we have this new show that's going to be examining this and like what's happened during the last few years. This was back in 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. And then I'm going to run a few pictures and things and come back for some final commentary.
Hey, this is your girl, the Duchess, out here for the post-COVID, post-quarantine reopening of one of our favorite girl bars, Sue Ellen's, down here in the neighborhood off of Throckmorton and Cedar Springs. You know where it is. I mean, come on, you know where it is. I'm talking with Kathy Jack, the general manager of Sue Ellen's, so that we can get some words from her, some community encouragement, and see what we have in store from Sue Ellen's going forward. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Let me turn this around. Where you at?
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming.
Oh, okay. You can get in. Oh, you the police? They're the po-po, y'all.
Yeah, ma'am, do you have I got all that.
Kathy, thank you so much for talking with us today. Sue Ellen's is definitely one of my favorite bars. Been coming here, God, for years. I don't even know how long. When y'all were on the corner down there and from here. And so you guys were kind of like one of the last of the bars on the street and really in the area to open. So what was the hold up? No, I'm just playing.
Well, we have 4 bars here on the block.
Right.
Sue Ellen's, JR's, Station 4, and TMC. And we decided to take one at a time so we can kind of learn.
Right.
Everybody knows the governor changes every week.
Mm-hmm.
There's new rules, there's new regulations. So we wanted to open for an entire week over at JR's before we opened up any of the other bars, so we can kind of get our feet wet.
Right.
Learn all the rules and regulations for the 25% opening.
Okay.
And then, now we've got Sue Ellen's open, and next week will be Queen Steve.
Awesome.
And then we're going to end up with the big bar, which will be the hardest one.
Really?
We'll find the because it's really hard to social distance when you have a.
It is. Yeah, it is. And you know, you see all your old friends. You know, we kind of think of this place as our Cheers.
Well,
So,
I do too.
you know, you want to see your old friends, you want to hug and all that kind of thing. So, what does 25% consist of? How many people is that?
It has to do with your certificate of occupancy, how many people you're allowed to have in the bar, and that's ruled by the fire marshal.
Okay.
So we happen to be 900 and some odd. I don't know the exact number, but so that we could actually have 50%, which is where we are now.
Okay.
We could actually have 450 people in here.
Right. I was going to ask what was the normal capacity.
Normal capacity is 900 and I believe it's 983. I may be off a little bit, but we could have about 450 people in here right now. But we wanted to open slow,
Okay.
so we opened at 25%. But probably by the end of the week, by the end of or the beginning of next week, we'll probably be at the full 50%. So we can have we can get this place open.
Okay.
Back to where it was before.
Right. So, we've been closed down for how long now? About 2-3 months?
Oh, it's been, I believe this is about 83 days.
83 days. Wow. So, how has I've called a couple of times. I wanted to talk to you guys, but your staff and everything, how did you guys hold up during the quarantine and being closed?
Well, none of us were laid off. We were all furloughed. We were lucky enough that we were all able to be furloughed. We work for an employee-owned company. It's called an ESOP company.
Okay.
And so we were all furloughed. We weren't let go in any way. Nobody lost their jobs.
Awesome.
We've been having food drives every Monday for those that are contract labor. Some people that have children that can't, that need an income.
Right.
And so we've been having food drives every Monday ever since we closed the door.
Wow.
In fact, we're continuing to have one. We had one yesterday, 2 days ago.
Okay.
And we'll probably do it until in the end of July.
Okay. Well, that's
By that
great.
time, everybody will hopefully go back every week.
Right. So, do y'all have some big plans? Some major bands and stuff? You know, you guys are known for the
We're
live
gonna start
band.
out slow because it's really hard to, 25% or even
Right.
50%. It's really hard to make the kind of money that you need to make normally to be able to pay those bands and
Right.
have those shows. Because all that's just money coming off the top.
Right.
And you have to have enough people coming through the door in order to pay for those. So we're going to start out slow. We're having Kathy and Bella are coming in a week on Sunday, and they're just going to set up their own sound and play, and we'll have a sound person for them, and hopefully some people will come out to see them. I mean, they're one of the Sue Ellen's favorites. They've been with me ever since I've been working in bars. So
Okay. That's awesome.
Hopefully that'll be a good Sunday afternoon.
That's great. Well, Kathy, I told you when I got here that I wanted to talk about some of the protests about Black Lives Matter, speaking about an employee or someone that I didn't read the whole thing, and I really don't have a grasp on what that was. Can you expound on that a little bit? Because we do want to know about that, because your bar is frequented and patronized by people from every walk of life, every race, I personally have never experienced any racism here, but some people say they have. So, how are you going to handle that with the community?
Well, anybody that knows me knows that I don't have a racist bone in my body.
Right.
I love everyone. Yeah. From the day I opened Sue Ellen's, which was January 19th of 1989, I said, I know that dates me just a little bit, but
I know.
I'm not going to tell you how old I was when I opened. 12 maybe.
Right.
From that day, I swore to everyone that this bar, the bar down there, when we moved down here, we would never discriminate.
Right.
Anybody that wanted to come in and have a good time, just gonna come in and have a good time. They could have a good time in here with a bunch of women, and that's great. They can come in and have a good time. Now, unfortunately, something did happen last week. You know, we've had many DJs in here, some that we hired, some that we just have on a contract.
Right.
But I've known this woman for a really long time, and I've never experienced anything like what I read on Twitter
Right.
And on Instagram. I've never. Like that, say anything like that. And so I contacted her and I said, you know, what is this on? She said it was taken out of context. I've taken everything down. I promise you, you know, it was all taken out of context. And I said, well, whatever's out there, take it down. You know, we'll talk later. I was in the middle of working a shift at JR's when I found this out.
Okay.
So I couldn't do anything right then and there. That was on a Tuesday.
Right.
On Wednesday, I went to my bosses and told them what I had heard and what I had seen.
Right.
And Thursday, she was let go.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate. You know, one thing about this whole thing is that sometimes, you know, people do slip up, say things, post things, and all that, you know, and it's definitely the wrong time, you know, with everything that's going on. So, you know, I think that the community will be happy that you were proactive in taking care of it, and should feel that they could come out and, you know, and receive the same hospitality, the same treatment. You're actually one of the only bars around here that don't card. So, you know, at least on some nights, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I'm just glad that you guys are being proactive, that you're taking care of the situation, that you're opening your doors, you know, to everybody in the community. And I mean, we look forward, you know, to the day when we can come out here and, you know, party like we used to, chill and all that kind of thing. I'm going to just take a look around and, you know, and kind of record, you know, kind of what's going on. I wanted to come early. What time are you guys closing tonight?
2 a.m.
2 a.m. Oh, okay. So that's like regular time.
We're back to regular hours now.
Okay. All right.
It'll be 4 during the week, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we open at 2 in the morning, and then we close at 2 at night, or depending on we can't dance right now. So
right.
There's no reason to have an after hours.
Okay.
But we'll be open until
Why can't we dance?
the governor says we can't dance.
Oh, governor. I mean, we can't dance. We can't dance 6 feet apart.
I would love to dance 6 feet apart, but
so the dance floor is shut down.
The dance floor is shut down until further notice.
What about upstairs? Because I love the whole bar.
Upstairs on the patio is open right now.
Okay.
And it's beautiful up there.
Okay.
And we've got wait service. You have to be seated at a table at the bar in order to get bartender service.
Okay.
We have wait service for anybody that's sitting out on the patios or on the dance floor, or right now we've had to take the pool tables out for more seating.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to keep that up? That's nice.
Well, we plan on keeping it up until we're able to bring. I know people like to play pool.
Yeah.
So I want to bring the pool tables back, but until then.
I mean, like the waiters, I love that.
Yeah, the waiters. I'd really like to keep it up.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I mean, that's just nice to, you know, keep the area from being congested. You know, because
it's nice to. I feel like when you go out, it's nice to be waited on.
It is. That's a wonderful
thing.
thing.
Sit there with whoever you're with, 5 people or 2 people, or you and a partner. And
yeah.
Come out and have a good time.
That's a great tip.
I just want to let everybody know from me.
Yeah.
And this is from me and my staff.
Right.
We've had meetings about this for the last week.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to, we want everybody to know that we're behind everything. You know, we're on your side.
Yeah.
I did the blue for Black Lives Matter. I marched down there. I did downtown. I also worked for the Dallas Mavericks, so I work in a very diverse situation, and you just, you know, I'm on your side.
Right.
I know a lot of people think that we're not, and I've read a lot of things, and I don't see that. I mean, they say that we only like white people. That couldn't be any further from the truth.
Well,
It
it's
might have
hard
been that
when
way.
you're a company and an employee does something and you have to answer for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard for the course. So I think that the community and everybody is just glad to see that something was done, that it was addressed,
Right.
and that people shouldn't expect to come here and not be treated fairly and be discriminated against or anything like that. Like I said, I never personally have experienced that, but I've never done business, with you guys.
Well, and we've done business with Rochelle and Kelly, for a long time.
Right.
It's going on over two years now.
Yeah.
And we enjoy it. Rochelle and Kelly love it, of all people that people would say, I'm racist. I don't know. If they walked in here on Friday night, I can't imagine that they think I'm racist.
Right. Okay, because that's when I come.
But I'll be willing to sit down with anybody and
Yeah.
talk to them anytime they want to talk because
Right.
I've got nothing to hide. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of what I've done for the community. I'm proud that we're still here after
Right.
30 years.
Yes.
That says something right there.
That's a legacy. It's a legacy, and you definitely don't want to poop on this legacy, especially for the LGBT community. Because this is our hood. You know what I'm saying? And so we go all over. No, I know it's other places to go and it's other things to do, but just for a neighborhood bar type of feel, the guys, with you guys open every day, having a happy hour, people just want to be able to come down here and know that it's not going to be any kind of extra, no, skipping them in line and all of that kind of thing. And so but I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate
Kathy.
you.
I appreciate you
No
coming
idea.
down.
It kept me up at night.
Yeah.
It,
It can be something hard to deal with. Everybody is going through some emotional, really trauma about the whole thing that has happened.
everything that happened. I mean, it happened. George Floyd. I mean, that's this week has meant so much to me. Because
Right.
I want to be able to talk about it.
Right.
And I think it's time to start.
We have to.
We have to keep talking about
Yes.
it. It can't be 3 weeks from now and that was too bad that happened.
Right. That's my whole thing is that I don't want people to forget. I don't want the world to forget, because I think this is a transitional period for us in history. I think it's transitional for us as LGBT people. We've always embraced each other for the most part and been as diverse and rainbow as we are, and we certainly don't want anything coming in and clouding what the camaraderie and the bond that we have within our community.
Right. I want to do it. Like I said, I want to do everything in my power
Okay.
to be wherever I need to be in order to help.
Well,
we want to have
yeah.
some meetings here. Do some. I don't know anything about planning a protest, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good thing to walk maybe from Inwood down to Oak Lawn and just,
Right.
let everybody know that we're all, the gay flag, the Black Lives Matter flag.
Right.
Let everybody know we're all together.
Yeah.
You can't fight something if you're separated.
That's right. Well, I appreciate it. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I definitely want to talk to you about just what you said, because the outreach is so important, not just to the LGBT community, but to the Black community, to the Dallas community at large. Just knowing that this place does not tolerate discrimination or racism in any way, form, or fashion. So I really appreciate you talking to me, Kathy. I'm going to walk around because I only have a little bit left on my battery. I'm going to holler at the bartender real quick, see me if she'll give me a free cocktail. But, she already told me, it ain't like that. But either way, thank you so much. And really, if you are serious about this, I definitely have something that I want to talk with you about off camera. And you know what? We can straighten it.
All right. So That was a couple years ago, at the height of Black Lives Matter, COVID, and, things like that that was going on. And Sue Ellens was answering to some allegations of racism during that time. Now, of course, I have not had an opportunity to reach out or speak with Kathy Jack since that interview about anything like this as far as what progress has been made, but we're still talking about it, obviously. Okay. We're still talking about it, and it is obviously still an issue. Since then, I've been able to do business down at Sue Ellen's on a Friday night. I had a hoodie drive there for my charity, things like that. And, so many other groups and organizations and businesses definitely do business out there, and definitely on a Friday night, because that is one of the busiest, I'm sure, most lucrative business nights of the week for Sue Ellen. So it's going to be really interesting to find out, what our friends over at Sessions TV have uncovered, because they're known for going in, and like they said, right now, honey, all BS aside, we about to dig in and see what's really going on, kind of under the covers. What are the allegations, and what, if anything, Sue Ellens is doing about this issue? Like I said, there's a few things that I've been able to do there. I've been able to, of course, I always participate in whatever kind of karaoke stuff they got going on. So I was able to participate in the Athlete Alley karaoke contest, okay, with Cameron Ross there and Kylie O'Hara and my favorite queen. Okay, one of my favorite queens, Asia. Okay, so I'm just gushing right now because I've had some really great times at Sue Ellen's. Most recently the Jackie Hall experience. Did some Sunday fun day works over there, and many other I mean, it's a great place. We've been going there, but we really talking about in particular, and I like the way that Sessions put on this flyer talking about Friday nights. Okay, what's the deal on Friday nights? Because that seems to be the focal point. So y'all, I know they've created an event and a flyer. I believe I've tagged them in this one. If I haven't, make sure that y'all, if you're in the Dallas community, hey, if you have had some issues, I have seen some things on a Friday night. I ain't gonna lie, okay? I have seen a few, unnecessary fights going on there on a Friday night. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so it is an issue. Okay, it is definitely an issue. So, I'm not taking sides or anything like that, but I would like to see, like, what is the deal about the Friday nights, because hey, I'm old school Sue Ellen's party goer, or whatever the case may be. And other than then, I've really never experienced anything, so what is the Friday night crowd doing? What are they, what they got going on? Who are they? And what can we do, as the community to, switch that up, because we don't want to put one of our favorite, places of business, Betty have her stuff out there wet and her birthday party. We don't want to put, our one of our favorite places in jeopardy. As a community, we have to surround both sides to find out, what is the deal, and how can we, make things better, and what can we do together as a community. So I'm looking forward to this show. It's coming on Monday, the 29th of April at 8 p.m. over on Sessions TV. So y'all, get your questions together, your experiences and whatever it is that you have going on over there. I'm just going to really quick play this little, I had this little, I've been able to do a lot of things over there, including like shooting a commercial. Y'all take a look at my commercial with Ike and Tina. Okay.
My eyes and now I'm seeing clearly. Places in my life I'm slacking, snakes that slither near me. I ain't worried about them, no, I'm only only God-fearing. I'ma make so much noise, the whole world hear me. Look, I'ma keep on doing what I'm supposed to do. Every day get better, it ain't nothing new, no. I've been through my ringer and I made it through. If you going through it, you can make it too, yeah. Hey, I've been grinding for the future of my kids. All I wanna do is show them how to live. Show them true love will always start within. And if they gonna chase their dreams, then I'll help them do it big. I wake up and hit the studio, it's early by myself. I'm meditating and I blaze, cause I've been working on myself. I remember being lonely in this game, hoping for help. The universe and my squad, now we booming off the shelf. I've been hopping off of planes in different states I've never been. My life blooming into what I always thought of as a kid. Music is my life, it's in my soul, it keeps me whole. And there's not much you control except where your focus goes. So time to let go and go where the river flows. So don't ever be scared if the river rocks the boat, cause it's part of the plan, it's there to help you grow. And you'll be better for it, yeah, that's something that I know. And
Okay, y'all. Anyway, but I have had, some really great opportunities, not only for, outings with friends, but also business. And so, and just having a good time in a place together. So I'm looking forward to this podcast episode over there at Sessions TV, talking about all BS aside, what is really going down over at Sue Ellen's, and what are these allegations of racism, and is there any validity? Is there any validity to the allegations, or is is Sue's position on the atmosphere and the fighting and the things that have been going on Friday nights, is it a valid position, for them to consider switching up their programming, as I've heard things are about to be done? Okay. So anyway, that's all from me. Thank you guys for listening. Share the live, and we'll see what's going to happen. Okay. Tune in over on Sessions TV, April 29th at 8 p.m. This is Spirit Cherie on Hot Pink Pride Media.
If you scared, go to church, this war ain't for the weak. I sleep, I breathe, and dream the life of me. I peep it, don't need it, stay bossy, I lead it. Throwing shots, I eat it, I eat it, I eat it. Got 'em mad.